Hello, everyone. So we're now going to round out the end of Unit 6 with our exam, which will be due in all parts will be due May 5th. Unit 6 quiz, multiple choice questions 1 to 10. Dear class, this week is our unit exam. Do not be afraid. Try your best to answer the questions honestly or refer to our classwork if you get stuck, but shh, please don't go around telling the whole school that I let you take an open note exam, okay? Tuesday, questions 1 to 10. Tomorrow will be questions 11 to 20. Thursday, questions 21 to 30. Friday and Monday of next week, we'll have constructed response. And as I said, I'm giving you read aloud now that the party is over in Harlem. So if you are going to bring up your exam, you just scroll to the bottom here. Okay. Unit 6 exam, multiple choice, questions 1 to 10. Directions: read the question and choose the appropriate answer, then submit the form when you're done. You can always start by entering your email address. Please put in the email address of your at bxtrumanhighschool.com and not bootylover45 or whatever your personal email is, okay? Because I won't be able to grade it if you don't use your bxtruman email. So let's go to the first question. Remember, we always read the question, read the answer, then read the passage. 1. In this passage, Copernicus states that he accomplished his work by excluding the teachings of ancient societies, combining old and new observations, questioning the principles of the scientific method, or denying the importance of geometry. Diligent reader, diligent just means hardworking. In this work, which has just been created and published, you have the motions of the fixed stars and planets, as these motions have been reconstituted or reconstructed on the basis of ancient as well as recent observations. So all he's saying is this book is about how the sun, moon, and stars move around each other using geometry, and have moreover been embellished by new and marvelous hypotheses. You also have most convenient tables from which you will be able to compute these motions with the utmost ease for any time whatever. Therefore, buy, read, and enjoy this work, and let no one untrained in geometry enter here. Nicholas Copernicus of Turin's 6 books on the revolutions of the heavenly spheres. So again, he's just talking about using geometry to calculate where the sun, moon, and stars would be at any time of the day or night, or year, excuse me. So again, in this passage, Copernicus states that he accomplished his work by excluding the teachings of ancient societies, combining the old and new observations, questioning the principles of the scientific method, or denying the importance of geometry. Question 2 deals with the exact same passage, the exact same idea. And question 2 asks, the ideas presented in this passage directly impacted the progress of the scientific revolution, industrial revolution, French Revolution, or Chinese Revolution. 3. Which text is associated with the below image? If you remember, a certain person nailed something to the church doors because they were upset at the sale of indulgences and orgies and all of that. So again, which text is associated with the below image? The Communist Manifesto, 2 Treatises of Government, Oliver Twist, 95 Theses. 4. Which shift or change, major change in history, occurred due to the event depicted in this image? A separation from the teachings of the Catholic Church. The change from the religious to secular teachings. Replacement of the geocentric theory with the heliocentric view of the universe, or the conversion of Christians to Islam. So just remember what happened after these things were nailed at the door. How did the people react? Number 5. Which quote is most closely associated with the concept of absolute monarchy, meaning that lords and queens are in charge and you can't question what they do? A. The king is entitled to unquestioning obedience. B. Parliament should represent the best interests of the people. C. People have the right to revolt against an unjust government. D. Government should be administered by people of all beliefs. So absolute monarchy just means one person or a handful of people are in charge, and that's it. We do what they say. So think about which idea of that would agree with it, that question of absolute monarchy for number 5. All right, number 6. Which of the following is considered part of the historical context of the rise of absolute monarchy? The Ottoman Empire controlling trade on the Mediterranean Sea. The Protestant Reformation and the Pope's loss of power. The invention of the printing press and the spread of knowledge. Or the exploration of Americas. So again, historical context, what was going on at the time that we had a rise of absolute monarchy? Think about what had been going on during this past unit that we just saw. Number 7, which individual supported the theory represented in this illustration? You see over here, there's fixed stars, Saturn, Jupiter, Mars, Moon, Earth, Venus, and Sun, and they're all revolving around the sun. So the person who agreed with that was Socrates, Dante, Ptolemy, or Copernicus. If you're slick, you might be able to use the test to give you the answer. Number 8, which of the following is a direct impact of the theory represented below? A schism or a break with the Catholic Church. Society became more secure in their religious faith. People began to question the validity of church documents and decrees. Validity just means valid or invalid. Is it true, false? Do we agree with it? Is it accurate? Or the traditional social order broke down and a new one emerged. Okay. Number 9, a major reason the Renaissance began in the Italian city-states was their military success against the Seljuk Turks, access to goods from the Americas, location on the Mediterranean Sea, or dependence on the teachings of the Catholic Church. So here we see a map with major cities of Europe labeled. And this is obviously in orange, a territory controlled by the Italian city-states and the Mediterranean Sea. My suggestion for you would be to think, well, why would they include a map? And see which question can be proven or not proven by using the map. And lastly, number 10. Which of the following is considered part of the historical context for the start of the Renaissance? The bubonic plague devastated European society and brought about the end of the Middle Ages. The fall of the Roman Empire caused tension among rising kings. The Crusades damaged the strength of Christendom, meaning the Christians in Europe and the Catholic Church, and decreased the power of the Islamic and increase. Let me start again. I'm sorry. So this question says the Crusades damaged the strength of Christendom. So Christianity became weaker and increased the power of the Islamic world, which became stronger. Or the scientific revolution encouraged the spread of new ideas. Just be careful. Just because something's longer doesn't necessarily mean it's the correct one. All right. Thank you all very much for your patience, and I will be working with you again tomorrow.